Hey, what's up guys, Gentleman Features. Hope you're having a great day today. Thanks for checking in for another update with these Iran playthrough on the Flashpoint map. So let's get into the update on what's going on. It is day 45. It's going into a longer game, but that's okay. Got a lot of action that has happened since our last video and more updates for you guys. More advice if you are seeking it. So let's go over to the Italian theater and the Mediterranean theater and just clue you in for what is going on in this area. So Italy, who had betrayed us, you can see that he's basically wiped out either by me or the rogue nation. The green is his color and he has no more cities left that are his homeland cities. Even most of his occupied cities are either in flames, such as this one here, and they're about to turn rogue, or they're rogue nations, or I took them. So right now I'm just cleaning up the region of Italy with my strike fighters. So that's Italy. He's pretty much done out of this game. He did ask to rejoin, but I really don't know if I can trust him. I know that he was kicked from the coalition that he joined, but in Conflict of Nations, you guys may have experienced this. You never know what someone's alternative motives are. You don't know if they're being sent by someone else to do a mission for them. And being betrayed in the game, my trust isn't really there. So I think it's just better just to completely cut ties. If he decides to join them again, then great, but I don't know how he's going to rebuild because everything is basically lost. There's no way he has any way to come back. Alright, so that is the Italian theater. And then in the Mediterranean, I've had a few wars with the USA. The USA is this indigo kind of blue color. He has taken these regions here. You can see North Africa and Spain, and I just have blockade in this area with level 4 destroyers. I'm just bombarding some of these cities just to get their morale down and then just cause them to go rogue. I did one here of Marseille. I'm going to do it to Barcelona. I'm currently doing it right there, and then Valencia. He does have one annexed city right in the middle of Spain, so I might need to kind of do something about that. But I'm just going to kind of go down the coast of North Africa, turn it into Rogue Nation, just so he loses control of those cities, loses points as well. I'd rather it be Rogue Nation than him. I have the blockade here. Now he did get through my blockade. I don't know if it was maybe I was sleeping or something, but I had them at different points on all these intersections. But I had subs and a destroyer slip through. I don't know where, and my ships didn't even engage them. I looked at the history, didn't even fight them, unfortunately. And they got all the way over here into this region, which was not good. And he launched missiles into Turkey, which was fine with me because all these cities are empty. I don't do anything with them, so it was kind of a waste. And I do remember it wasn't USA who did that. That was Sweden. They got some of their subs and destroyers in here, so I just called some destroyers back. I had some naval patrol planes in the area, and that was short work, and now they're all dead. So the region is stabilized back, and I'm just making more defensive precautions. Alright, and then these destroyers are also level 4, as I mentioned, so I do have the ability to launch missiles because I have the conventional missile unlocked with the cruise missile, so I have that capability as well. If things get really bad, I need to take out some units. Let's go into Ukraine, into the Ukrainian theater and the Russian theater. Ukraine is completely retaken. He has been rebuilding himself, and he's done so pretty quickly. He's got his one stack here of level 7 motorized infantry and then level 4 combat recon vehicles. So he's kind of just staying with some simple units, but he's got something, and he's got it in his capital of Kyiv, and he's just rebuilding his arms industry slowly but surely. You can see on all these different cities. I do have a little bit of a front with Sweden here because he's just been sending units across the water here, and he's been just trying to take this city over and over again but failing multiple times. I have a SAM launcher there as well, giving anti-air support. I've been slowly moving into the this middle section here, taking these 3 cities. I'm being very cautious because I'm basically waiting until Ukraine is at full strength. I don't want to completely deplete myself and then leave him defenseless, and then they take Ukraine and then I'm all by myself. So I'm mainly doing this strategy of grabbing and holding territory, and it's only little bits. I'm not taking major just sections of land, just being a little cautious in how I'm doing it. That's been working pretty well so far. So I got this little salient here, and then I moved into Moscow, and Moscow is more fortified. I have large stack here. Here's my stack with battle tank, radar, motorized infantry, rocket launchers and artillery. And then I have an airport for strike fighters, and then I have the same launcher there giving them support. That is basically the Ukrainian front, just giving a defensive line and then taking opportunities when they come. If I see something that's good, then I'll just advance and take it, and then I'm just not going to move any further, especially out of the range of any of my strike fighters here. You can see the radius of where they can be. This one's from Moscow, and this one is from, there's another one. This one's from Putin's palace down here. Now, I did send a little National Guard unit just to cause some havoc. Went over and take the city because I was tired of seeing an airport there, and I just wanted it to be non-existent. So I just sent him up there, and he actually did take it. And now I'm just having him run through here. I'm going straight to this city. Hey, we'll see what happened. Wasn't really a big loss for me just to send it, so I'm just kind of sending him out there just to cause a little bit of havoc and make these guys panic. Like, oh, there's someone out there. They have been trying to move down on this region, not successful though. I've been using my strike fighters, just defeating them over and over again in this region. So I'm actually I think I'm going to patrol just right here just to make sure they're not doing anything. All right, so that's it, guys. And then the research, let's look at that as always. Right now I'm currently researching level 2 to get that missile range improved for my SAM launchers. And then I'm also leveling up my mobile radar to level 3. And level 3 will actually give you a little bit better capabilities. I can detect low signatures for ground units, and I saw that they have a lot of ground units, so I just wanted to upgrade that. He's still picking up high signature naval and fixed wing units, but that's okay for right now. Looking at helicopters, no helicopters. Strike fighters are at level 4. I'm either thinking about getting the stealth strike fighter or keep on improving the mainline unit. And then for the heavies, I have naval patrol aircraft and destroyers. The only one I have at level 4, which is a pretty good one to have because you can do missiles. And no subs, but I do have missiles. Like I mentioned earlier, I did conventional, did ballistic, and I just wanted to cruise. So my 2 platforms that I'm using to launch these cruise missiles are my level 4 destroyers and then my level 4 strike fighters. So I'll have one's coming from the air, then one's from the ground, and they both have pretty good range. I mean, the strike fighter has obviously more range than the ship. The ship can just go wherever the water is, of course. So that's going pretty well. All right, so that is the update, guys. Just staying on the defensive, but advancing a little bit, grabbing and holding land, and then just waiting for Ukraine to be completely built up and ready to go. So thanks, guys, for checking in. Hopefully this was helpful, and I'll see you guys next time.